It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jordan Zimmerman out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, what I love about this guy, we always hear, this guy's tough. Put him in a tough situation. Well, his numbers tell us when you put him in a tough situation, runners in scoring position, the batting average against goes down. So I want to see, how does he get out of it? What does he go to? What's his out pitch? All those things to get hitters to get out of jams. And that's what I love about him. So I'm looking forward to watching him throw today.
Seth Smith is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Hit down the third baseline, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Stepping in, Trey Mancini, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 7 doubles for him on the season. A runner at second, nobody out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 now. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. Here it is on 3-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Grounded up the first baseline, and that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 1-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Kinsler for 1. On to first to complete the double play. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, Matt, you know you're going to face a guy who does not walk people. He's going to be pounding the strike zone. He's going to be on the corners, but he's going to be in the strike zone. So you have to take it to him. I remember years ago, a guy on your favorite team in Oakland years ago, everybody tried to take pitches on him. Before you know it, he's not walking anybody. Swing the bat against a guy like this.
Chris Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
2-2.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Baltimore's out in front, 1-0. Dylan Bundy is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. Nick Castellanos now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. from the stretch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they get them both. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
Here's J.D. Martinez trying to get him started again following the double play. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. And the inning is over. Tigers failed to make any noise. They trail this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Mark Trumbo. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 5 homers, 18 driven in. Ready with the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there at Justin Upton. He's another guy. Started off in the middle infield, shortstop in high school. Then the Diamondbacks drafted him and put him in center so he'd get to the big leagues quick, and that worked out. And now he's played all over the outfield.
Digging in, Ryan Flaherty. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set and the pitch. Caleb Joseph is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2 out with the man at first. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Upton is after it. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. This ball sharply hit, but right to Iglesias at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Victor Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-1 now.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Here's the 2-1 home to Martinez. Down the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he's a really good hitter, and when you drop below 280, people start having concerns. So that's a welcome hit. Maybe he'll rock it back up towards 300 like expected of him.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Smith. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And I'm looking at the first baseman, Chris Davis. Now, you can play him at third, you can play him at first, but because of his footwork at third, it made him a better first baseman. I think he gets overlooked quite a bit. He's a pretty good defender.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Runners on first with one down. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alex Avila goes down for the second out in the bottom half. In now, Tyler Collins. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. One left for Detroit. It remains 1-0. A nice aerial look of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast from Comerica Park. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Seth Smith.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Seth Smith. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hey now.
Wow. I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, and all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, that's another single, his second hit of the game. He's having a good May. You start looking at May as a player and you say, I'm partway through the season. I'm starting to get settled in. This is a great start to the year. He's over 300. He's off to a great start.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Collins is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Romine. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Romine.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base. So coming to the plate, Jose Iglesias. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First offering on its way. Runners on the move for second. Push softly over toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, I like this. The first pitch to get a guy off and running. I don't know if it was a run and hit or a hit and run, but you do know one thing. He's going to try to throw a strike. And if you got a guy who can put the ball in play, this is a great play for you.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Smith. He can't get to it. This one's down. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back-to-back singles.
Number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Stepping in now, Nick Castellanos, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. First and second here with nobody out. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Smith on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 28.
Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
First and second now, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, number 3-hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box, Victor Martinez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Looking to minimize the damage here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
That's that international language of fighting words right there. When you throw that fastball up and in, man, that upsets a hitter. That could end my career right there.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Here's a high pop-up. Romine is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, number 8.
First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Upton awaits the 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close. All even at 2-2. Here it is. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The batter.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Lofted in the air out to right field. Smith giving chase. 2 down.
The batter, center fielder, Tyler Collins.
Digging in for his second at bat, Tyler Collins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Smith coasts under it, and that ends the 5th inning coming up, tied at. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Flaherty. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in once again, Caleb Joseph. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Joseph is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 2.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Settling in now, Andrew Romine. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Andrew Romine.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
1 ball, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it. Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning. He can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Ready for another chance? Jose Iglesias, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. One now to Iglesias. And a fastball just a bit high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. In the on deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. And oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Pitch on the way. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Here it comes, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
On its way is pitch number 75. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Nick Castellanos will be next. Three and one. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini looks up, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ian Kinsler. 4th home run for him on the season, and with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Nick Castellanos now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Called strike 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are empty, one man out. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Alec Asher is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen 51. Game from here on out.
Alec Asher.
J.D. Martinez will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The designated hitter, number 41. Victor.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Jones. And that's the 3rd out. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-1 Tigers. Here's Seth Smith now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Seth Smith.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen, as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number one.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Ready for another chance? Trey Mancini, a hit in 2 tries so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Collins is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A high fastball is in there. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 2-2 one more time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Avila corrals it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Alex Avila.
In now, Alex Avila. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pitch on its way to Avila. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Upton the runner at first, nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder
Ready now, Tyler Collins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And there goes Upton. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
1-2.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Andrew Romine.
Digging in once again, Andrew Romine. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Tigers leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Here's Chris Davis now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but we'll get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Therefore it is Martinez, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Ready once again, Mark Trumbo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Upton. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Orioles have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The second baseman, number 6.
Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
One and two. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. Now the Tigers skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Ryan Flaherty will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runners on first with one down. Fouled back. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball, strike three called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with two outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Digging in to try it again, Caleb Joseph. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
0-2 count and the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Striding in once again, J.J. Hardy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Hard hit ball to second. Kinsler's there for it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Orioles draw closer on the home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Orioles 2. Darren O'Day gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Darren O'Day.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Number 1, Jose Iglesias.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
This guy's motion is so funky. You almost have to take the first pitch and just hope it's going to be a ball. In this case, it was a strike, but you got a chance to see his motion. Maybe you can measure it now and get back in the at-bat.
0-1 count and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Playing 2 balls, 2
Slider
strikes.
stayed too low. Ball 2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot for Ian Kinsler, his 2nd home run of the game, and it gives the Tigers a 4-2 lead.
I don't care if you throw sidearm or what kind of arm slot you have. When you serve one up like that, these hitters will make you pay just about every single time.
The third baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now hit down the line at first. Davis has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 28, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Three and 0 pitch on its way, and he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here's the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. from the stretch. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. One in the inning for the Tigers, and it comes courtesy of the Ian Kinsler long ball. We'll march on to the 8th, and Detroit has taken a 4-2 lead. Alex
please.
Wilson has been
Now
summoned
pitching
from
for
the
the
bullpen
Tigers,
as he'll do so to
number
start
30,
the 8th.
Alex Wilson.
Here's Seth Smith now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Right fielder number 12, Seth Smith.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Collins ranging back. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here it comes. 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Romine backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. 8th inning at Comerica Park. You get a look at our line score there with the Tigers leading this one at home and trying to finish this one off. Ready for another shot now. Adam Jones 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with that runner on first, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Ready on 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Chris Davis now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set, and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
A man on third with two down. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 1-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Richard Blyer comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Alex Avila.
Alex Avila is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's another 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. So coming to the plate, Tyler Collins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Andrew Romine. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Here it comes on 1-1. Runners off for second. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 1.
Digging in now, Jose Iglesias. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
One. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Smith is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit, but they still lead this one 4-2. Justin Wilson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. In now, Mark Trumbo. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Mark Trumbo.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 0-2 delivery. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-0 pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now. Now the pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Third baseman number 3, Ryan
Manny Machado will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Runners on first with 1 down. This is hit on the ground, but foul. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Caleb Joseph, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. And he swings and misses on that one. And now the Orioles are down to their final strike here.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Roman is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-2 the final score today. Jordan Zimmerman with his 4th win this season. Justin Wilson hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jordan Zimmerman. His record is now 4-2. The loss goes to Dylan Bundy. He falls to 5-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up the People Mover train outside the stadium at the Grand Circus Park Station, located just beyond the right field gate on Witherell Avenue.